and you as a crowd, one guy has been standing in the middle of all of that, trying to breach the patience, communicate the steps that was made ahead. And one guy has been breaking his head all the time with, how do we do this? How do we deal with this? How do I best communicate this? And what can we do to make sure that as many people as possible make this bridge across from when we meet a challenge to when we are able to present a solution? And no one has been looking more forward to this call, I assure you, than this next guy, because he really, really has been hanging in there for everyone involved, both company side and the crowd. And to present the company update today makes me especially proud and especially happy, because he's not just a good friend, but he's really, really a guy that's been hanging in there for all of us. So my good friend Kenny, please give us the company update.
Thank you for that, Jens. Yes, it has been several days of excitement here in Dubai. As you know, actually, we had 55 of the top presidents actually visit for the opening Friday. And I will say it has continued because since, all this week, we've had tours in the office, leaders being here doing meetings. The top leaders have been here and stayed, for the week, working with people that, of course, want to see the office for themselves. And we've had, I couldn't say how many nationalities, but we've had people from many different parts of the world visiting the office, seeing it. I love this film. It's a great way of you being able from, wherever you are in the CROWD1 world to see the office walk tour with the ambassadors. I also believe that all of you have, president, senior president, ambassador upline, that you probably have already got some news and updates from our Friday training with the presidents and also the Saturday training with the presidents. It's been phenomenal to have, our different partners here, but also going through, what's happening in CROWD1 and also taking a grip of one of the biggest challenges out there. And that has, of course, been our payment delay. Before I move into some practical slides, what we're going to be doing, and I know that you people listening in have probably got this from your upline president already, but I still want to go through the factual things of it. There is a fact, and that is that we have been having payment delays, and it's one of those subjects that I've actually said, if you've been listening into these ALG calls, that during September, during October, this is something that we will stop talking about, because we will be giving you a total update, and that is what it is. And actually today is the day for that on the ALG, and it is a pure fact that when this company started, Jonas and team built a compensation plan that state of the art, actually pushes everything to the limit, because his vision is, of course, that the network that is, the foundation of any network marketing company, the network should actually earn as much as possible and be the most attractive compensation plan there is out there. Doing that, it's not built for multiple accounts. It's not built for manipulation. It's not built for people using those different things in order. Also, I guess it's a bit different when you have a binary, as it's called, and you are 10 million than 1 million. There actually is no other binary out there that's stayed around that has over 10 million members, and we're just knocked on the door for 37 and moving toward 40 million. So there is a fact that the compensation plan has been manipulated heavily. The compensation plan has been overpaying, and what the normal thing to do, and what is normal if you're overpaying, is that you actually do what you call a clawback, which means if the compensation plan have actually overpaid a certain amount, you would actually do a withdrawal of that to the people that have earned that money. Now, Jonas has said no way to this. He believes and that, you know, if the company's been overpaying, it's the company's fault, not the members. It would be, you know, leaders like yourself that would be having the challenge. But at the same time, this is about securing the company long term, meaning, you know, staying here 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And doing that, the company has built in something that will actually start the 7th of October. So we're about a week away. We wanted to, you know, inform all the presidents here, and I know that they've been informing you, but I want to go through a few of the facts, what the holding account means. This is a way where we will actually be dividing up, paying all the funds. And I will go through that exactly how it works in just a couple of seconds. This is something that will start, as I said again, on the 7th of October. And let's look a little bit on how it works. We will actually, on the 7th of October, we will actually be looking at your business points. We will be canceling all withdrawals that are not paid out until that days. And we will actually take 85% of your BP account, and we will put it in an account that you will, of course, always see, called the holding account. Now, the holding account will actually be divided, and from the holding account, it will be paid for the next 104 weeks, starting the 1st of November. You will actually start getting in the money from your holding account. 15% will, of course, stay on your BP account that you can withdraw, of course, right away. And anything you're earning, you'll be able to withdraw right away as well. Let me explain technically how this works, and then we go in a little bit more in depth what I mean. First of all, every week you will actually get the funds in from your holding account into your BP account. And you, of course, also will be able to, you know, there will be a display where you will be able to see this and follow this weekly. And the claims will be starting the 1st of November. And then every single week you can go in and claim your withdrawals. A little bit more detail. This I've already said, of course, the history, you'll be able to see this visually. Every week you actually claim it, and it actually goes week by week by week. If you don't claim 1 week, that week will just be added. So you, of course, will be getting paid. Now, there is some fundamental importance with what we're doing. The number one thing in this industry, number one rule is payment on time, and the rule number two is payment on time, and the rule number three is payment on time. And we know that to be able to keep on growing at the pace we're doing, and even faster, which we see happening, we need to get a grip on this. We have actually looked at all different areas, and actually, as a company, put a stop. There will always be tried to manipulate things, but we have actually put a stop on all different areas where people can manipulate the compensation plan, and we made that happen. Now, doing this, there's some great positives. This is obviously the 15% that you keep on your BP account, you will be able to withdraw. Any new funds you're making, if you're active, you'll be able to withdraw them. Now, this also comes with that instead of having a time of 21 days of payments, we are now targeting to be on 14 days moving forward in after the 7th of October. So what does that mean? That means that you can actually put behind you, talking about payment delays, when you are recruiting a new person or somebody that's just joined the business, you know that they will get paid not, with a delay, not within 21 days, but within 14 days. We've also raised the limit from 26 withdrawals at a time to 30 withdrawals at a time. This is something we will gradually grow, because again, no matter what position you have or no matter what your earnings is, whatever you're earning, you should be able to withdraw. This is all being, built in, prepared, so we can actually go to the next level. Personally, I'm super excited about this due to I know that it's a long-term solution where in a month or in 3 months or in 5 months, I won't have to be talking with you about payment delays again. Again, this is something that actually puts us in a whole other momentum. And it was actually great to see how excited the president was. As obviously with the payment delays, people know that there's been a challenge, there has been a problem, and that is pretty clear, as I've been telling you as well. But it's about finding a solution that works and moving forward. So what can you expect? Well, the coming 10 weeks, the coming 20 weeks, if you're a member, you should be a lot happier than the last 20 weeks due to this fundamental change. Now, there's different types of people in the crowd. There are the people that are, has been there a long time and it isn't active. Well, they should be happy with this solution. It's a long-term solution and everybody will get their money. There's the second type of person, and they are a little bit active, but they're actually waiting for a solution on the payment delay. And here they should be, becoming more active right away. Then there's the third ones, and that is, the people that have been in the crowd for maybe 3 months, 6 months. Basically, they're not so affected of this solution. They're just affected of the rumor of the payment delay, and obviously they will feel now I can go full action with my business. And then there's the fourth person that hasn't joined CROWD1 yet. And why would they join CROWD1? Well, because somebody like you are talking to them, and this person, of course, it's a whole other level to get into a business that is the quickest, fastest growing business there is out there in the industry, and also will have a 14-day payout on when you're earning money, and you don't have to blink on this if the money is going to be paid out or not. You can demand on it that it will be paid out not within 21 days, but 14 days as a goal instead. This is a fantastic thing, and it's something to show, the long-term sustainability of this company. And with our different partners, etc., this is a tremendous thing. Together with this, we're also, because activity and I mean, you're blown away about the amount of people that are active in CROWD1, actively in doing things to be active. And it's also something that is really important for us, both on a legal basis, but also with our partners like Life Trends, our partners like Mixter, our partners like Planet IX, because all these partners, we need to show them activity of members and coming partners as well. And here's where we're actually going to the next level when it comes to activity on our membership base. And we do have a very, very active membership base. But let me go through with you some upgrades we're doing in this area when it comes to active accounts and inactive accounts. So on the inactive accounts, and here's where we're actually going to be starting an account that is without any activity during a calendar month will be considered an inactive account. And I'll come back to what I mean by activity. An account with a total of 6 months, meaning that somebody is in there and they basically aren't logging in, doing anything, any activity whatsoever in a 6 month, we will actually be terminating the account. Come back to what I mean by that. If an active affiliate decides to become active again within the 6-month period, the scenario will start again and again. That's how it works. We will actually be controlling to see that we are really, marketing our products and services to people that are active in the business. We're such a giant membership base. We need to control, activity and actually drive activity in its sense. If somebody is not active in 6 months and, after that decides, or resigns, they can, of course, sign up again as a new member. That's not a problem. There's a grace period, 90 days there. But we are going to be starting to actually what you call close or terminate inactive accounts, so we can actually push the active database in a much more better way, which is a part of the business to help, the growth, the residuals. Of course, it's about activity. A couple of more points on this, and that is, what is activity? Basically, if you're earning any form of binary points, any form of, any personal AP, active points from using or sharing any of our products, earning any type of loyalty points, which you do on most type of activities, active, purchases from your personal account, sponsor activity, new referrals. So basically anything active on CROWD1 that actually means you're doing any activity in a 1 month period. This is what we're looking at. So basically any of this list that I just showed you is keeping you active for the month. Could be anything. Earning binary points, earning active user points, meaning you used one of the products. Earning any type of loyalty points. And loyalty points you get, for most of the active things there as well. Active purchases, or you're recruiting or referring somebody to CROWD1 in one way or another. Those are the different parts as well. So these are all, different things that you're doing that can actually get there. So what happens if you're inactive? Well, if you're inactive, you can actually, or if you want to reactive, you actually pay a fee of €2 to reactivate your account for the month. This is paid, basically by the affiliate from your personal account to reactivate your position. So let's say you haven't been active for a month, and you then feel I want to get active again. You pay a fee of €2 to reactivate your account. That's how it works. A couple of other updates, and these are something that is coming in the update from IT during tomorrow. First of all, we believe by tomorrow we'll be at around 90% complete. So that means we're still not 100% complete when it comes to the recalculation of loyalty points. So I did not say 100%, I said 90%. So most are, but we know that there's still 10% problems with the recalculation of the loyalty points, and this is still on a roll, just so you know. We will also be implementing a new matching bonus illustration for the 1 to 3 status. So you can actually visually see where you are when it comes to, how much, more matching bonus you can earn based on how much you've earned in crowd bonus. Also, another thing that is really great is that actually we're days away from doing the first customer sales bonus payout, which will be happening the 1st of October, a couple of days from now. Now this one works exactly like the residual. As you know, the residual comes on the 15th. You go in and claim it. You have 1 week to claim it. The customer sales bonus is working the same, but this one is paid on the 1st every month, and you have 1 week to claim it. So this is something we've been promoting as well. Very happy that we are, at the stage of being able to start, doing this the 1st of October, and then it will be monthly, of course. When you're promoting one of our products and services, like Mixture or Planet IX, Live Trends, etc., there is customer sales bonus on most of our other products that you will be getting 50% of the profit that we have in agreement with them. So this is a bonus we've had, but something that is now a new bonus in action, together with updated, as I was saying, payments that will be flowing. And I know we have about 1 week until we will be starting this. I would like to give you one little tip and idea, because I have got the question, and that is we will be doing, as you know, today, you actually, when you purchase in your back office, for example, a gift card, you can actually, after that, cancel it, and the money comes back to your business account. Now, this is something we will be changing from the 7th of October. Normal in any business, no matter if it's a restaurant voucher you're buying or a clothing store voucher, you buy a voucher, you use it within a certain period of time, or you don't. It's up to you. We will be doing the same with our vouchers starting the 7th of October. It is an update we will be doing the 7th of October. But I will also tell you that you now know as members that the 7th of October, all accounts, 85% of the account will go to the holding account, and 15% will stay that you can purchase gift cards with or withdraw, of course. So that means any gift cards you have prior to this, if you bought a gift card today, for example, that will be lasted for 12 months if you buying it with our business points. And this is good for you to know, of course, with all the updates the company is doing, that if you have and would like to have gift cards, this is something you can actually be working with, building your business during October, November, December, etc. So it is a decision you have to keep driving your business. And if not, you know that the company will leave 15% on your business account that you can withdraw, and then every week for 104 weeks they will be feeding into your business account that you claim, and you can actually withdraw that and whatever you're earning on a weekly basis in CROWD1. So that was a lot of factual updates on the holding account, and of course on the inactivity and active accounts, which is really cool thing to be able to drive the database. So actually people are using the products and services, which actually drives your residual income and the future of the company. We're looking forward to have you here getting paid, month after month, year after year for, decades in this business. And really proud of seeing the response of the new office in Dubai. I'm actually sitting here in the office as we're speaking. So with that, I give it back to you, Jens.
Thank you, Kenny. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. We now finally got the solution to the #1 challenge that was out there. And I think that everyone can only appreciate this. They say seeing is believing. And that is great, a big part of the strategy behind this solution, because even the biggest skeptical person, might say, well, I want to see it first. And they're going to see, that they'll be able to move funds every single week as we move forward. Now, the first week they may not be excited, but week by week by week, everyone is going to see that this is working. Everyone is going to get more proof of concept. Everyone is going to get an increased belief in what's happening. And moreover, they're going to see that everyone who's active is getting paid, as they are requesting, step by step, all the time. So there's really no delay. And just think about this. What does that mean for your business? A month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now? When you look at people who have a holding account a couple of months from now, you're going to say, whoa, you got a holding account. You're one of these guys that was there from the beginning, and you got that extra steady income that you already earned from the beginning coming to you every week. wow, you are going to be a separated group, really saying that this is the pioneer phase. And speaking of pioneer phase, we want to talk about products. And in the event in Dubai, we had the good fortune to have really all of the companies presented there, from both Mixter. We had Greg there, we had Mark there from Life Trends, and we had Felix from Planet IX. And you know what was so remarkable sitting in that event is that so often we look at CROWD1 and we see the tremendous growth, that CROWD1 has had as a company and what it's done. And we look at these companies like our products within our packages. But behind each of these products that we're able to offer is a unique company, a company that has its own, board, has its own owner group, has its own strategies and whatnot. Sorry. But we saw those. And what really blew my mind here was to see that the success of CROWD1 is now not just the success of CROWD1, because we got real proof of concept that we're able to be an incubator for new and upcoming companies. And Mixter had crazy stories to share, and you're going to see developments coming to Mixter now that would blow your mind. Why? Because they are a dedicated team only focused on Mixter. They're a dedicated, in itself carrying company that only thinks, lives and breathes Mixter. The same goes for Life Trends. How we saw savings possible, how they are working on new deals to be brought out, and they're increasing, the UI, the user interface. So you really see how this is more tailored to be used by the users. All of these companies like Planet IX, they're studying their traffic and they are making their product offering more to the point, more to the mark. And they can do that. And they are already now global players within the CROWD1 community. Think about these companies, what will happen to them when they are able to launch outside the crowd. When you launch outside the crowd, you launch outside with the crowd. And that is a really, really key point for the entire concept. Why? You're going to see more and more companies coming in, meaning you will have the coolest products that you can promote and share with friends around the world, and see how you are really able to launch them into the market like no other company. So we're tremendously